were knocked out of the FA Cup by Rochdale by 2-0.
Brian, why were you outplayed by a Leeds side today?
Why were we outplayed?
They were better than you today, Brian.
Well, I'm not arguing with that. I'm just thinking about the question. It's very difficult for me to sort of, in the cold light of day, to answer that question. You know, they had more about them than we did today. All I would say is that was probably the worst moment I've had in football, or right up there. I lost a playoff final, and it didn't feel like that. Right at the end there, when we went to our supporters to thank them for coming, and you know, we got what I knew was going to come. That's going to be a driver for me in the coming weeks. You know, we need to invest in this team. This team's needs help. It seems to have run out of steam. We've done well to get to 35 points in the championship, and we definitely need to invest now, and it's the time, and we need to do it for those people who've travelled today. So desperately sorry that we put on a performance like that today, but I will use it as a driver, and Rochdale have played well, and it's their day.
Do you feel that they wanted it more, Brian?
Well, it looked like they wanted it more. It looked like they played better football. It's very cliche. You know, you can turn around and say they wanted it more. You know, I know our players. We need to invest now, and we need to move on. So, whatever the consequences for the result today, yeah, we'll take that on the chin. You can make a lot of statements about they wanted it more, they played better football, they did that, they did all of that, and they beat us fair and square today. But we've still got a big season coming up in this league for us.
I know you've apologised, Brian, but you look at out there, that side should really be capable of at least staying in the game and competing and taking it all away. I mean, to be fair, it could have been 3, 4 or 5. Is that down to tiredness? Certainly shouldn't be down to ability, should it? Because you're a better side than them, better squad than them.
We weren't a better side today. They were a better side today. But I have to look beyond that, and I have to look at what's happened in the past here, and I have to look at now. That's gone. I can't affect that result today. All we can do is work our way up now to the next game at Sheffield Wednesday. I've just told the players, you've got to remember that moment on the pitch at the end there, because that was one of the worst in my football career.
How angry are you?
I'm focused rather than angry, and I'm driven because I want to make sure we get it right now in the next game. That's the only thing that matters to me.
Was it a formation issue for you as well? Did the players know what they were doing today?
I think the players know what they're doing. I don't think that was the case. I just think for whatever reason, we've been well beaten today. We will hold our hands up and we look ahead to next game.
Brian, Rudy Elson's a quiet guy. He has shown times how he can lead as a captain. Do you feel he's not doing that at the moment?
I think it's very, very easy to start pointing fingers in all kinds of directions now, Adam. And I think, you know, I'm sure that will happen because that's human nature. I'm not looking to point fingers in any directions. I'm just looking to solve the issues that we've got, and that's all we'll be doing in the next week.
But is one of those like a lack of leadership at times on the pitch, just at the moment?
We need leaders on the pitch. We spoke about that last week, but it's not just your captain. You know, we need to have many leaders on the pitch. I actually had this same problem in the season that we got promoted, and we made a signing in January, which created a leader, and then we created 4 or 5 other leaders from that person that we signed. And so we need something to galvanise the group that we've got at this moment in time.
And would the new signing, we understand Cameron Stewart's close, do you think that is the sort of signing that could galvanise?
We hope so. You know, we have to do it bit by bit. Unfortunately for us, you've got to live with that result today for a period of time, and Rochdale have beaten Leeds. So we have to take that on the chin, but like I say, you know, I'll use that as a complete and utter driver for me in the coming weeks.
And when you went into that dressing room, and I know you felt the anger of the crowd, no doubt, on the pitch as well, I just wondered what the atmosphere is in there when you get in and have to speak to players after a performance like that.
Well, you can imagine for yourself what the atmosphere is like. You know, I've been in a lot of dressing rooms, and it doesn't need me to say what the atmosphere is like. You know what that atmosphere is going to be like in there. You know, you could see what our fans thought of that game today, and what can I say after that? You know, you can only apologise for that performance. You know, our fans are travelling in massive numbers, and you know, there's no one more than me that wants to get and make sure this is we get this right at Leeds United.
David Haig and Paul Hunt were here today watching the game too. How close are you now to sealing that first deal, Ryan?
Close, I hope, and then we'll try and move on and seal another deal.
Do you think for Sheffield Wednesday that close?
Hopefully,
you think? Yeah.
we've got 1 or 2 players in for Sheffield Wednesday.
Okay. Any reaction today? I mean, Noel Hunt came on. Good to see him getting back involved. But I mean, any reaction to any players? Any injuries?
No, we don't think so. Paddy Kenny thought he was outstanding today. He's got an ankle injury. Made some really, really good saves. Kicked the ball as well. He is a very, very brave man.
Yes, kept you in it. It could have been a lot worse, Brian.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Yeah, accept that.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.